guys, welcome to Table Talk. How exciting is this?
I love that you said it like it was like a friend that you're kind of excited to see coming over for Thanksgiving. Hey, I didn't know he was going to be
But it
here.
could have gone a couple of ways. You're right.
Or maybe you remember them from a party, but you can't remember if it's because they were a mess or they were a fun time.
That happened to me this Thanksgiving. I forgot my cousin's name. Forgot my cousin's name.
That's okay.
And he called me out on it. He said, "What's my name?"
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it when they do that.
Did you call him like cuz?
I called him his brother's name.
Oh, so you went for the name.
Yeah.
You didn't even try and.
Wait, so when did you get it though? Did it take you a while and you
No,
got
my
it, or he
sister
had
had
to
to
tell
come
you?
in and tell me.
Yikes.
I was like, I mean, well, shit, you know? It's been
What's
a long
worse
time.
though? Is that worse or not understanding your grandparents at all?
Oh,
Because
man.
they speak a different language and they're talking to you and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
What's worse? Is it the
Mm.
same maybe?
No, because like,
One is just
They have to
complete
get it.
ignorance and one of them is laziness.
yeah, one of them is laziness. Like, one of them I just fucked up. You have a cultural gap.
Mine's, I think yours is ignorance.
Yeah.
Mine was laziness. 'Cause
Oh, I thought I was the lazy
Was yours
one.
lazy?
I mean, like, I could.
Because I think it's lazy to not learn a language that like most of your family speaks.
Okay.
But that's not your fault. You were a
I
baby.
guess so, yeah.
You should have learned the language. I don't know why you wouldn't. Phil speaks Italian.
I think it's my
No, I
parents'
don't.
fault. I'm gonna blame my.
I was like,
my
no way
parents.
do I.
Does your dad know?
No, my dad talks New York Italian, which is just terrible English.
Is it like Spanglish in a way?
No.
It's just an accent.
Yeah, it's just really angry.
Does he know any Italian?
He knows a few words.
Interesting.
It's like, because he'll say like a bunch of things. I don't know, it's annoying though. It's like when you fucking go to a restaurant and you're like,
That's
oh,
part of the language.
I want that is the hand movement, especially for Italians. But it's like, oh, I want this, and then I'm speaking this way, and then I say, mozzarella.
Mozzarella. Oh, he'll do that?
It's a gabash. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you
And a
just...
gabagool.
It's just that
Yeah.
one word?
My
That's
dad-
the only...
My dad's from the South. He's from the South. My dad's from the South, and he moved to California when he was like a teenager, so he says all kinds of shit wrong.
Yeah.
Chimney? Boy, go get some from go over to the chimney and like...
The chimney!
what's that on your drawers, man? What's...
Okay, so my dad is an English translation problem. Like he has a thing where like when we would go to SeaWorld as children, don't give me shit. I didn't know about the blackfish shit when I was a kid. All right?
How dare you, Steve?
I didn't know the fin.
Supporting
I didn't know what
SeaWorld.
I didn't know what the bent fin meant. But my dad would be like, "Hey, mijo, you want to go see the dolphins?" I'd be like,
The Delmans?
The Delman. You want to go see Lee's boyfriend, Delman? No, and yeah, so he's got that shit too. What generation do you think it was in your family where the Italian went away? Like, does your dad's dad did your dad's dad speak?
I think my dad's dad did. But that's also because these were, I'm trying to think, he was either like a baby when they came in on the boat or he came in on the boat. I can't remember.
Yeah, so it was like one of those things where like they probably just had to cut the Italian stuff and speak English to like be able to work and fit
I
in.
think some of it's just laziness, but also, I mean, some parents don't push it as hard as others.
I think that's what happened with me. I think my parents didn't push it as hard on me. Although, you know what's interesting? My brother and I both were exposed to the same amount of Spanish and English in our household. But my brother, like, when he took Spanish in high school, that's when it, like, all went, like, something snapped in his brain. He was like, oh, okay, now this makes sense. And for me, I literally got an F in Spanish.
Yeah,
I got
that
an
is the
F
worst
in
thing that
Spanish.
could ever happen to you.
I don't think my dad's ever gotten over it.
He hasn't
I
liked
think
you
to
since.
this day, my dad has not liked me.
My mom is like that too. My mom always tells the story of when I was 3 years old, I threw her purse into the garage.
She told us that story.
But she caught me before I could do it. She has not gotten over that shit. Mommy,
What's so
19
bad
years
about
ago,
that?
Because she would have never found the purse. That's just real fucked up. It's just real. I'm gonna be honest, I was being fucked up. I was mad.
But you were gonna throw it into the garage?
Well, my mom's a hoarder, so our
Oh,
garage
so
has
she would've
always had
never found
tons of
it.
shit. Yeah, so she would have never found it. Ever. I was cool with that.
So guys, welcome to Table Talk, the show where we
yeah.
take your topics and we talk about them most of the time. This is the first Table Talk of 2016, right?
No, it's not.
We did it.
Well, it's the first shot Table Talk of 2016.
No, it's not.
Did you shoot one earlier?
No, I didn't.
He's just being annoying. That's all he's doing.
You know what Larry David says about people who wear sunglasses indoors?
What did he say?
Said the only people that wear sunglasses indoors are blind people and assholes.
Yeah, I have a tweet once. I wrote some tweet. I was like, if you wear sunglasses indoors, you really want me to think you're cool, huh? You really want people to like you.
I like it though. It's like I mean, it's kind of you got a Ray Charles thing going on.
Oh yeah, people always say I look like Ray Charles anyway when I put on glasses.
I don't know why. Is that a race thing?
I think the only really.
I think I just maybe.
Well, you get that.
I mean,
smile, like
I've
you
got some
smile more when you
absurd
wear
shit.
sunglasses.
Oh no, I actually make screen caps. People
I was
send
like,
me.
you better be looking at a picture and not just about to text.
People send me any brown colored person say this you.
Oh yeah.
I'm like no.
That's terrible.
Like you.
Although
That was like that. What is
This
you?
is me. This is me.
someone sent you that and said,
I'm
"Is
just
that
kidding.
you?"
I know.
Why do you have that picture?
Wait,
of
though-
I don't know. I think
That's
I
a-
wanted to send it to you,
That's
but
a
I never
good one.
did.
That's a
Yeah.
good one. That's the kind of
just
photo we
titty
send
out.
out for
You
each
will
other.
never know what on a bus. Oh man.
Although there was one Walking Dead episode, I think it was like the like.
Yes.
when
Somebody
it
got
came
murdered?
back, yeah, someone got murdered,
And
and it looked like
it
you.
actually
It
did,
really did
yeah.
look like Will. That was the first time any of those "Is this you?" was like pretty accurate.
Yeah, I got that one a bunch too.
If you were in Rodak, fuck it, yeah, your name's Rodak76. If you were in Mortal Kombat, what would your special move, weapon / outfit, and your fatality be? Keep up the hard work.
Oh, rip
it's
a bitch
really
throat
showing.
out. Rip
Huh?
a bitch throat out.
Rip a bitch throwdown.
Rip a bitch throat out. It's down, square, triangle,
Did you say
circle,
rip a
cube.
bitch throat out?
Rip a
Throat
bitch.
out.
It's Japanese. Rip a bitch throat out.
Rip a bitch throat out.
Rip a bitch throat out. It's 3 syllables. That's how you know it's Japanese.
Rib a bitch throat
Reba,
out.
beach.
What would
Rib
your
a
outfit
bitch
be?
Throat out.
throat
What would
out.
your outfit
That's
be?
5
Would it be
syllables.
this?
Oh hell yeah! Can you imagine I would do some move like what you
That's actually a pretty dangerous scarf you got there.
Will, have you worn the top to the Eddie Murphy?
The Eddie Murphy
the
Raw.
red one?
No.
You
Okay,
haven't?
look.
Because for some reason you just started moving, and I was like, did he wear that, or is that a random thought?
No,
I just
you're
had
thinking
at
of my
one point?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, he's got a
Thriller
Michael
jacket.
Jackson Thriller
that's
jacket.
what it
Yeah.
is.
But my dream, like, if I ever make, not my first stand-up comedy special, but like my 3rd one in, I'm gonna wear something ridiculous. Like
Just because you want it to be as memorable as the Eddie Murphy Raw outfit.
you seen the shit
Makes sense.
Chris Rock put on? He put on like an all silver suit. You gotta look stupid. You
Yeah.
gotta look
Is
up
that the
there.
rule?
Yeah, you gotta look stupid.
But they thought it was cool at the time.
Yeah, but 5 years in the future, you'll be like, oh shit, that was
I
stupid.
fucked up. Let's get ILM to get in there and replace it with a nice suit.
With something good.
I think my fatality, I don't know what I would look like. But my fatality would have to be something similar to what happens to that guy in Bone Tomahawk. Did you guys see Bone Tomahawk? Some people know what I'm talking about and others don't. Don't spoil it for yourself. Actually watch Bone Tomahawk. It just came out. It's got Kurt Russell in it. It's like a horror western.
Well, what are you doing?
What am I doing in it? Like, what's my move?
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it. But I
Well,
mean,
then that's not your move. Then you gotta come up with the next one.
it's got to be something I can describe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my outfit, I'm dressed up like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay.
Yeah, and my move is the stunner because I did that shit a lot as a kid.
Isn't
the
he
stunner?
still into?
I don't know. I don't follow a lot of those wrestling guys.
Do it on
'cause-
this chair.
What does
Please.
Stone Cold do these days? Why hasn't he blown up like The Rock or whatever?
That's because he didn't have the right PR team.
There it is.
Wherever the Rock's
Also,
PR
didn't-
team is.
Oh, I gotta Google it. Didn't Stone Cold like beat his wife?
Oops.
Isn't that terrible? Like so many
Let's
of
find
like
out.
everybody's heroes just
Yeah.
just
Just-
beat
I like
women.
that. Yeah, at this point
Beat
we
women.
can't keep it straight.
If you meditate, you might just be fine.
Yeah.
You might just be fine.
Why are they always beating people up though?
'Cause they all
It
they
must
do
be
is-
because all they do is they're angry, they're punching shit.
Oh, wow.
Okay, if I married a boxer and he beat my ass, I'd be like,
That makes
well,
sense.
That makes sense. I know that's
There's
real
some
quick.
sort of anger issues going on there. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the real ones, the real crazy ones, are the ones who can get mad and fight. I mean, who can fight and not get mad. That's
Yeah.
who you should be worried about.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Because what's going on in there and when are they gonna? They're like a ticking
Yeah,
time
like
bomb or
they
something.
can just they're not even turning anything on. It's just something they do.
Yeah.
But
This is really hard. I'm trying to find. I saw something about his wife, and then there was an article called 10 Things They Don't Want You to Know About Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then it's like that one bad interview he had. I was like, wait, no, but did he hit his wife though?
We don't. There's so many different wife beating situations
So
in
many.
Hollywood. We can't keep it together.
I mean,
we don't know where to go with
weren't
it.
we talking about that recently? We're like, oh, Shaquille O'Neal, all he has to do is just walk wrong into the room, and he's gonna like fucking knock over.
Oh, like he's like a, what do they call it, a
He
bull in an
allegedly
antique shop or
physically
something?
assaulted his ex-wife.
Allegedly, so it wasn't proven.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's
All
hard
right.
when there's only
I
one.
feel
It's,
bad
it's not
for
like
them.
it's not a Cosby situation. He didn't have 50 ex-wives. saying
Yeah, Bill Cosby, he knew what he was doing.
What is he doing right now? What do you think Bill Cosby's thinking?
Like
right
as
now?
we're sitting
yeah,
here?
as we're sitting
Crazy.
here.
Okay, so dude's net worth is $400 million.
Are you serious?
Estimated $400 million. So they took him into prison and were like, okay, pay your bail. And he's like, take this chump change.
Yeah, I've got
Nothing.
couch coins
Yeah.
that I could pay this
That's
shit off
couch
with.
coins. That's
Yeah.
1/400th of the money you have. Can you
So,
imagine that?
but like, isn't there like there's still no amount of money that'll keep you away from prison?
Not even
right?
the person. I think it's only. I'm not really sure because I don't really want to read all that. It's just too much.
Too
But,
much.
like, I think there's one person suing him, and that woman, she could be like, oh, give me $400 million and I'll drop the lawsuit. And I don't know. Would you rather go to prison or be poor? It's like he's done for.
You think he's
Either
done for
way,
it?
he's done
better
for.
be.
It.
Well, 'cause
He's
I know
so done.
The last thing I saw was because there was one case that was actually going somewhere, and then their goal there was to if they can get to the trial was that then they would bring the other women in.
Oh, really?
And then it would turn into a bigger thing.
Okay,
I
they
don't
should
know.
just all just go and slap him. Like
Yes,
everybody.
Bill
gets
Cosby should just
slaps.
call Chris Brown and be like, all right, what do I do?
It's a whole different level, guys. It's a whole different level.
This is so bad.
No, 'cause it's a whole different level. 'Cause
It is a whole different
He would
level.
know though if anybody like
Right? He'd be
Chris
like,
Brown's
listen, Cosby, I got you,
let me
buddy.
hook you up with my PR
Yeah, let
team.
me get-
I sell more records now.
Listen, this is what you do. You start an album, you do a rap
if you
album.
do something that even Chris Brown's like, whoa, maybe that's a really bad
Has
thing.
Chris Brown said anything about Cosby? Does anybody
doubt it.
care?
Right?
Does
Is that
anybody
what
care?
people going? I wonder what Chris Brown.
Yeah, I
thinks,
want to
though."
know.
Nobody.
It's not bad until Chris Brown reacts to it.
Oh.
Wait a
you
minute,
get a
that's
point.
a lens hit.
It landed on the lens.
I mean-
I'll take it.
I think
Yeah,
that should take.
that's
That's
it,
yeah.
man. You're
I'll
in,
take it.
brother.
I'll take it. If
Let's
we're
see.
opening the doors.
Yeah, Phil, you've never gotten one.
There
Throw
we
that
go.
pen
I
over
might
here,
get- I might-
Deej.
Oh,
Okay.
Boo.
Those poor China balls. Here, put a mark in there, buddy. You earned it.
Steve, have you really?
Oh,
have
yeah.
you just been on that many?
So
singles
many
talk?
times.
I've never even seen you do it before.
So many times. Someone's got a compilation of it, I bet.
What if that broke the
That
lens?
hits the lens.
And that
It's stuck in there.
if you hit the pen, if you hit the lens with the pen.
Yeah.
All right, here's the next topic on this show where we read topics.
Apparently so.
Milk Stash X asks, have you ever eaten while masturbating? If no, then what would you eat if you tried?
An aspirational food to eat.
Like a banana?
You think so? Oh, so you would do the
Don't eat
movement
a banana
too.
while
Is that just to see if you could do like
It's
that?
like
deal?
doing that thing. It's like
Can you eat and jerk off at the same time?
Like, hey,
It's the
baby.
tummy rub, Pat.
baby, I got this thing. I cannot have sex with a woman until I've had her see me jerk my own dick and suck a banana at the same time.
Hey, everyone's got their thing.
Well, can you even do it? Is it possible?
Well, I mean, you like a burger.
I can make it
You
happen.
could eat a burger and be like,
I have been jerking off and started thinking about some other shit.
Like what? Eagles?
like you
Countless
got
amount-
like you got bored with
videos.
your own dick.
Wow, weird.
Yeah,
Is it helping you like finish
It,
up?
honestly, okay, I shouldn't be talking about
No, you
this.
shouldn't.
But like when you're in the moment, I think there's something about like literally just moving my body. Like when I'm like on a bike,
Yeah.
I can think so much clearer. I just think like just moving. Like if I just went like this all day, I could probably think much
You're
better.
work-
working your
shake
body.
like
It's because
it.
your
Yeah.
body is working. There's and all the blood's flowing and stuff.
So like
There's all sorts of stuff.
under
going
these
on.
circumstances, if I start sucking dick, I'll be a genius.
You should.
a lot of
give it a
people don't
shot.
know. You got to do a hand movement in there.
Wasn't the question, have you eaten something
While
while
masturbating?
masturbating?
No!
Why are you sucking dick?
I mean, I'm just saying it might help me think better.
Well, because sucking dick is almost like eating something, right?
I mean, it's like eating without the swallow.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
gum.
there is swallow involved.
Sucking dick is like
It's
chewing
like,
gum.
It's like an edamame. Sucking dick is like eating edamame. You know, you
Yeah.
take it, you suck the shit out and put it
Yeah.
back. Give it
Yeah,
back
yeah.
to him. Don't keep it. Don't swallow
or
the whole thing.
sucking dick is like eating a popsicle.
No, because then it melts.
It melts.
Yeah.
What
You-
about
you
a
just taking the
gobstopper?
inside.
Everlasting gobstopper.
No, that still goes away.
still goes away.
It's edamame. You take the shit out,
Sucking a dick is like sucking on a carrot. Carrot won't go away.
but nothing comes out of the carrot. Cannoli.
What about
You
sucking
love
dick is
cannolis.
like sucking a Twinkie?
That's the only stereotype anyone's ever attributed to
cannoli?
not being Italian.
No cannolis.
That's the only time. I feel like I should be offended,
Like, what
but
the fuck does that have to do? Like,
I want to know if it's possible.
I've probably eaten something. I've probably
really, Phil?
not because I'm like I
Like, are you
sought out
drunk?
to
Or are you
do
high
it.
or something? Or
Well, if I'm high, definitely I think the chances increase.
right? Because I feel like you can't be sober for that. You gotta
For
be
eating,
like,
or you gotta be either you gotta be real high or real sad. To
Well,
eat
'cause,
while
okay, let's
jerking
think. Okay,
off.
It's
let's
like-
let's break this apart a little
But
bit.
okay, here's the thing, right? How many times do you think you've jerked off in your life? Are you saying that there's
So
not a
many
0.01% chance that you were eating during one
No.
of
I've
those?
never eaten during that.
No, because you know why, man? I don't want to
Uh-huh.
mix fluids. It's almost
Yeah.
like you don't want to mix your vegetables with your sweet stuff. You know, it's like you want to keep your food separate from your other
Yeah.
things.
I
There's
don't
a- there's a-
understand.
What if you're chewing gum?
I don't chew gum.
Will doesn't chew gum.
I haven't chewed gum in
I
years.
might have chewed gum and jerked off at the same time.
Hell no. I would have swallowed that shit.
No, I think I can do that.
So maybe
But
you
let's-
start there. So you started chewing gum.
Well, see, like, I wanted to break it down like this.
Okay.
What are some things you do while eating? Watch a movie?
Uh-huh.
Watch some Netflix or something?
Drive.
What else? Talk? Drive? Have you ever driven? Well, see, now we're getting into that zone.
See, I know.
So,
I
like,
have some friends.
Check off the box of, like, what have you done while eating?
I haven't jerked off while driving. Is that where you were going?
That's where I was going with it.
I don't trust myself. I'm not that good of a driver. I'm not at that level.
Listen, man.
I've never gotten behind the wheel of my car and didn't almost
Has anyone
die.
ever done something to you while you were driving?
No. I would be like, I don't care how beautiful you are. You could have the bam and the bam. Hold on.
She a stool?
Wait till we get back on the 101. Wait till we get off the
I don't know
101.
about that.
I'm saying,
No,
man,
I
I
disagree.
don't know. I
I
disagree
disagree.
with that, too.
For me, I will drive us both off. I mean, I'll die coming.
Well, but you are kind of a new driver, so
Yeah,
you should probably, like, get through that first.
yeah, I have a license. I've had a license for 6.5 months.
See, so you'll get to a
You
point.
hit cruise control and you have your foot on the
My
brake.
car doesn't have that shit.
Well,
Here's
okay.
another- well, most
do
cars
better in
do,
life.
though.
We don't all have Audi 3000s.
Listen,
do
most...
better in life.
Do better in life.
Get cruise control.
Or,
get your dick sucked while
listen,
driving.
stay in the slow
Ooh,
lane.
wait till I get richer than you somehow.
You can stay in the slow lane. The slow lane is a great place to be the king of the road.
Oh my god. Also, my brake light is out right now, so I can't get pulled over for a brake light and a
Yeah, that's
blowjob.
bad.
Someone's probably gotten pulled over in the HOV lane because it looked like there was only one person.
You're right. It's like,
HOV
sorry,
lane.
sir.
More like the POV lane. Porn watchers.
There it is. Here we go. I'll
Yeah,
give it to
you
you.
just enjoy that.
No,
I
you're not
just
getting that.
think eating and masturbating
Oh, it's so- I
as
wanna do
far
it.
as oh shit. I think eating and masturbating as far as like hygiene goes, probably not
Don't
a good
do it.
idea.
Especially something that creates crumbs. You don't want to
Ooh,
get crumb in your
no,
dick.
no.
The first time I got crumb dick, out of work 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Crumb dick.
Yeah, man.
I had Starbucks muffin and I went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, what's this on my dick? And you know how when you try to get something out of your eye, sometimes you put something back in your eye?
Oh,
I
yeah.
got blueberry
Like an
muffin from
eyelash?
Starbucks in my dick.
Yeah. It went right in.
It went right in and it didn't come out for 2 weeks because I had a urethra problem.
Were you peeing like a viper's teeth, like going
Let
in
me
two
tell you how I
different
pee.
directions?
I would pee into 2 urinals on different sides and the stall
Yeah.
behind me.
Yeah. You know, women don't know about that.
Yeah.
The old like spray problem every
Don't
once
spray.
in a while.
Actually, I did have that this morning.
Yeah,
which
it
was
happens.
Weird. Where I was like, don't I have a disease?
You,
Do I have
you say
prostate?
that, and then I look to the only woman like behind the camera. I'm like, is that accurate? Do women
Right?
know about that?
It's important. part of the
Listen,
male
I think there's
anatomy.
only 2 movies that have ever acknowledged it.
Yes.
And I think one of them was Bruce Almighty, right? Was it Bruce Almighty or was it Liar Liar? Or was it one of the Ace Ventura movies? It was something with Jim Carrey where he goes to the bathroom and then the pee goes in all those different directions.
It's just because men don't bring up the shit that we got wrong.
Right.
We don't like to say. We don't.
You know what, man? I was talking about this weekend. I was at IKEA and I was looking for sheets. I wanted to get like new sheets and stuff for my bed. And I was like, I just want the kind of sheets that are gonna hide my stains. At least till it's time to wash them.
Let me tell you.
You know what? I was gonna act like I was disgusted,
But it's
I
like,
can't.
let's be honest.
I've been there.
Right? Let's be honest about stains.
I once had a mattress that I moved from one place to the other. It was in the back of a pickup truck in the rain. Settled down, definitely got moldy.
Yeah.
And my 18-year-old response to that was, I could probably just Febreze it.
Yeah, just Febreze it.
Febreze
cover it up.
and put.
Listen,
put
rip open a
sheet on
trash
it.
bag, put it
Now-
down on the moldy
Now I'm
carpet,
like,
put
throw that person in fire. Who would do that? Throw that person in fire.
What happened to me, and I feel bad I didn't really do anything about it, is my mattress is bendy. It's the one that we did for that video. What was Truth or
Casper,
Dare?
was it Casper?
What?
Is it a Casper mattress?
No.
I think it might be.
Maybe it is, but like
Maybe.
it's bendy. So we were like, damn. Sam and I have the same mattress. We're like, how are we gonna get it out of the house because we were moving? So we were like, oh, let's throw it off the roof. So we did, and so it was weird. It was supposed to land next to the U-Haul, but mine went under the U-Haul,
Oh, so it got dirty as hell.
and it got a little dirty, and I didn't do anything about it.
You'll be
So,
okay.
Yeah. I mean,
that's fine. A little dirt
There's
is
a
nothing.
blanket over it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I went like this.
Well, I'm talking about stains at this point. I'm talking about, drool, what
I don't
have
fuck with
you.
stains.
Listen, all I'm saying is I'm looking for the type of colors for my sheets that are going to be the best stain holders.
Black?
Stain hiders.
So I'm trying to
I don't think
so.
black's good because drool turns white and gets crusty. Some other things get a little...
Yellow.
So wait, so
Yellow.
are you thinking, what if you have a, what if you play the field 24/7, 365?
Yeah.
Should you go red? Should you go a different color?
Yeah, red might be good, but I feel like still wetness on red is very noticeable.
I read on Cosmo.
I'm thinking...
I read on Cosmo if you have one red pillow, all girls will orgasm.
No,
in the world?
All girls in the world will orgasm if you have one red pillow.
If one man has one red pillow,
But
every
no
woman
man
in the
has
world
done it
will
yet.
orgasm.
No man has
red
done it
pillow.
yet. Because he's like, nah.
I'm thinking like plaid type shit. Like something with a lot of
All right,
patterns.
Okay, but you're not allowed to mainly have a wardrobe
That's
consisting of
gonna-
plaid and then
And a
also
plaid
have
mattress?
Because then
Or-
you're just laying there and she's like, where'd he go?
Right? It's
Where'd he go?
camouflage. But I think if you do like designs, like either a fuck ton of weird designs or like stripes or plaid, I think you're in you're in a safe zone with stains.
It's good to know.
The more you know, kids.
Plaid.
Right?
I don't know
Get
where
like
to
a
go
quilt.
from that.
Get like a quilt.
Get a
Like,
quilt!
Grandma, I need a quilt because I love your knitting.
But you know what it made me think though? It made me think at IKEA, what would be so wrong with me going up to a worker and saying, I'm looking for stuff that's gonna hide my stains. What do you
Yeah.
got?
Oh my
Like, what's
God.
wrong with just being candid and truthful about what you want?
Like,
That's the worst thing in the world.
Is it?
or like, you know,
Honesty is the worst
Honesty is
policy.
the worst policy.
like, you know, or like the guy that you have to, you know, when you go to a store, I just talked about this on a different show, but like, you know, I went to this, like, when you go to a store and you gotta buy condoms and they have them behind the thing,
Yeah.
I don't wanna ask for this shit.
Yeah.
I don't want, hey man, I'm trying to fuck tonight. So like, can you go open up the ones and get the ones that's extra latex, double the standards and the wetness in it? Like, that's so awkward.
Yeah.
No, I really don't mind being the guy asking. I would hate to be the guy that has to
Yeah.
unlock and see.
Well,
and guess who are you fucking? Like,
It's kind of like the same. It's like the guy behind the counter doesn't want to do it, and you don't want to do it. But I think it gets
You'll
to a
get
point
used to
where
it,
you
though.
do it enough where you're like, fuck it. At the very least, this guy's gonna be like, oh man, that guy's getting laid.
Well,
That's why.
There's that advice. If you're getting something you're embarrassed about, just also get a happy birthday card.
no, my rule on
That's
it.
good. I didn't know about that.
My rule though is if you are not mature enough to buy condoms, you don't need to be getting condoms. If you're embarrassed to like be like, oh, I'm having sex, don't do it then.
Yeah, maybe
you're not
not.
ready for it. You're
Yeah.
not ready for it.
But also, be safe if you want to have sex,
Yeah.
right? Like, go buy your damn condoms. Embarrassment or no, have your friend do it for you. Your friend that
I mean, you
definitely
gotta get it.
isn't getting laid and will do it for you.
I don't understand. Like, this is probably gonna start controversy. There are places that give out free condoms.
There
and
are
they're
places,
Like,
yeah.
Don't give out free condoms. It'll make the kids want to fuck. People have been fucking since
they're
the
gonna
year
fuck.
zero.
They are going
They
to
are
fuck.
going to fuck.
Yeah.
Them seeing condoms isn't gonna make them be like, oh, I should
Yeah.
fuck tonight. It's like I mean, if anything, that's gonna get us less babies. Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching Table Talk. This has been an educational journey, I feel like.
I think we answered 2 whole questions.
We did answer 2 whole questions, although I feel like the conversations sparked from the topics.
Yeah, we said too much, but I
At
don't give a
least.
fuck.
After the first 7 minutes.
After the first 7 minutes. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. Phil, thanks for coming back to Table Talk every once in a while. That's nice. You know?
I have like 3 rooms over.
three
They don't
rooms
ask
over.
me, these motherfuckers. They only ask me when like they're like, hey, this famous person's here that you have.
Might as well get him on
Do you
the
have
show.
any interest?
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
You're a
What kind of
busy
shirt
boy.
you got on under here? What if it said I hate table talk?
That would be a very specific
I
shirt.
hate
I wish I had
Talk.
planned that. Oh, damn, I did plan a bit for this one.
What was it?
So I think
You'll never learn about
2016 is going to be the year I kill Will. I think that's what it's going to be.
I think it might, yeah, you might need to.
I feel like doing whatever today.
All right, guys. Well, if you want to submit some topics for the bowl, use the hashtag TableTalk on Twitter, and we'll find them. Or you can go to reddit.com/r/SourceFed, and there will be a thread, probably at the top, that says submit your topics here, and maybe they'll end up in the bowl, and we'll read about them. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Philip DeFranco.
I'm William Haynes.
Thanks for watching, guys. Happy 2016.
I'm going to fuck that up for like a month.
What, the 2016
I
thing?
had to shoot the intro today like 3 times.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
because of,
2016. Fuck.
Yeah.
There. No, I got it. Yes.
did you see the image? And like you always see these images online, and you're like, fuck, why didn't I think of that first? But some guy tweeted out this thing that's like, this is me for the next 6 months, and it's 2015
You mean
with it crossed
literally
to
every single
Yeah, that's
person
the
that
thing.
just steals from iFunny?
Yeah. Which and iFunny is just taking it from some 9th grader who thought of this shit because he doesn't not do anything else.
And it's either
Just-
from Tumblr
Just
or
add
4chan
a different
or something.
caption though.
Yeah.
Like don't like literally
Yeah.
don't see the thing that says this is literally me. Erase that
Yeah.
text and then type
It's-
this is literally me.
So many
Fuck that
people don't
person.
even have the creativity to remake it. Like
No,
go
no.
into Photoshop yourself.
You could very easily
You
remake
could
it.
so easily. No one would ever know, but people are so lazy.
Yeah, everyone's a fat Jewish now, huh?
What?
And I'll cut myself and go, why did you guys start charging for the chop? I'll sue their asses.
Their asses.
Guys, I believe we have made an episode of Table Talk. Let's congratulate ourselves. Nice work, boys and girls.